Hello everyone, and welcome to my brief little video giving you my first impressions of iRacing's new track, the Italian track of Monza. I have to admit from the outset, this is actually a bit of a lie. This is not my first impressions of the track. It's actually my second impressions of the track. I ran this track, actually the same layout with this same car, earlier today, but my stream of it didn't go so well. So I had to delete that stream, delete the video from that stream, because it was basically just a black video with the sound of me driving around in the car. So this is my second attempt. Hopefully this one goes better. So I do know a little bit about the track already, but I'm just going to basically ignore that, and because this is the first time I'm going to be seeing it with an actual sky. The session that I ran in earlier today was complete fog, and you couldn't really see any of the track anyway. So this time I'll be able to see where I'm going. I am in the rough RWD, and I'm driving at the combined oval and road course without the chicanes. So, it's very high speeds. I did actually want to check the setup on this. I'm curious about. I very rarely drive this car, so I don't know if I can adjust. No, I can't adjust the gear ratios at all. When I ran this ran in this car earlier today, I was hitting the top speed of the car down the main straight. So I was wondering if I could turn the gear ratios up and get a little more top speed out of it, but apparently not. Oh yeah, this looks incredibly different from the fog version that I was looking at before.
You got about 5 laps of fuel.
I have to say, this track, from what I saw before and what I'm seeing now, iRacing's done a really good job with the scenery on it. It looks amazing. Some of the tracks that iRacing's done lately, to me, have seemed a bit boring. I mean, I don't have any. All right, so
you've got wheel damage.
Wow, that corner could not have gone much worse, could it?
Problems with that engine. Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it. Your car's leaking fluid.
We're gonna watch that back just because that was interesting. I have no idea where I wound up. Oops. So I slid across the track, and then across the track again, over the fence, and into the catch fencing on the other side. Interesting. Anyways. Yeah, some of the tracks that iRacing's done lately, I think, have seemed a little bit boring in my mind. But this one, I mean, the layout of this track, aside from the oval version of it, or the combined oval and road course, I think that both versions are probably going to be, in my mind, a bit dull. I'm not a big fan of the Monza track. I'm not a big fan of watching races there. And maybe racing at this track will be more interesting, but I think that this layout is really nice and very eye-catching. So here's one thing I'm noticing already between difference between the session I ran earlier today and the one now. Without having the fog and the cooler track temperatures, the car moves around on the banking a lot more than it did before. It does not want to turn into that corner as much as it did before either. May have gone a little deep there. Oh yeah, I definitely don't have as much grip right now as I did before. Boy, I went way off the track there. I still didn't get a 1X. There, I sure did, though. Alright, let's see if I can get through the oval part of the track completely flat out, despite the lower grip from what I had earlier today. Should be able to, pretty much no problem. At least on this section of it, it should be no problem. It's this next bank section that's tricky because the big bump at the end of it really wants to slingshot the car out into the wall. I think this side, just in general, is bumpier than the other banking, the other side of the track. Oh yeah, made that flat out easy. I probably could have gone a little deeper into the corner that time, but whatever. Lost the back end a little bit there. Apparently you can go very wide out of that, out of the corner there and still not get a 1X, because I did not get a 1X that time. I wonder if that's just for this layout or if some of the other layouts have that as well. Imagine something for that spot on the track would be on all of the different layouts. Yeah, definitely not as much grip right now. 225 that lap, and I feel like I was working a lot harder than I was earlier today, and earlier today I did a 221. Ooh, that was close. There's that top speed, 215 miles an hour. I feel like I have to slow down so much for these two corners that I'm braking way earlier than I need to. But at least I'm not going off track. Like I'm about to do.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
No, I didn't cut the course there at all. You're supposed to drive over the grass. Yeah, you're supposed to drive over the grass, sir. I don't understand why the F1 drivers don't do that. I don't know why I have my relative black box up. I'm out of gas.
We're out of fuel.
Anyways, that was my first impression of the track. My second
You're
impression.
going the wrong way. We've got big problems with that engine. You've got wheel damage.
I like how it always shows the smoke from the front of the car when you hit something head on in the Porsche, even though it's a rear engine car. Well, anyways, I'm going to cut the video short there. I hope you enjoy Monza as much as I have been enjoying it so far. I was really skeptical about this track. I didn't think that I was going to enjoy it as much as I have been up to this point. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you click the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.